This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
So far, so good. I would tell you that our defense, man, has really gotten better. Those guys are flying around making plays. They're making things very, very tough for us right now. And the competition level going back and forth has really stepped up since this spring, so we're excited about it.
What's the relationship like between you, Ken Austin, Hugh Freeze, in terms of offensive play calling, coming up with game plans, and what you guys are working on to make sure it's a cohesive unit in terms of
I got you.
that sort of thing?
So Kent has his specialties, and I have my specialties, and when we're breaking down film, that's what we kind of concentrate on, our specialties. And then we bring all those ideas to Coach Freeze, and he has the final stamp on what we're going to do offensively. And for the most part, Coach Freeze is going to call the plays. Now, he does rely on us for help on third down situations and some special situations, but for the most part, he's going to call the plays.
With your SEC background, where does a guy like Antonio Golding kind of rank among some of the receivers you've coached in the past?
Yeah, I think he would definitely play with those guys at Ole Miss. He's a very physical receiver. He attacks the football. He competes at a high level. He reminds me of, DK Metcalf, not as fast as DK, but the way they practice and play and compete and are inquisitive. Both of those guys were very, very inquisitive people, wanted to know what's going on in every situation, and I think that's what makes them so good.
Coming from the spring, how have you seen the guys adapt to the new systems?
Coming from the spring, I remember asking Antonio this about 2 weeks ago. How does he feel at this point right now compared to middle to the last part of spring? And he said everything is coming more natural for him from a situation where he's getting the signals better and not just understanding his part, but the entire schematic play that we're running.
With the wide receiver group, you have a lot of smaller, shiftier, faster guys.
Yes.
A handful of those taller guys like AGG, Coleman, Fripp, Yarborough. Is the offense going to be tailored to make sure you try to get those guys, those smaller guys, in open space and let them work?
Yes. If you look at what we've been doing, our smaller guys primarily have been on the inside, where they have space to work against linebackers, against, nickels and things of that nature. So we want to put those guys in space. And, we got some really good ones, too, Damian King and DJ, along with Shadro and DeMario, those guys are coming in. They've been doing a really good job for us out here these first couple of days, and Shadro in the spring. Shadro in spring, I don't think the first guy has tackled him yet, so he does a really good job.
What's really stood out about Noah Fripp, the guy who redshirted this past year, didn't play much, how he's been able to emerge as that second outside receiver?
The thing that stands out about Noah the most is that he is an competitor. He's a competitive man, and he works his behind off every single play. He's a lot like AGG from a standpoint. He wants to know not just what he is supposed to do, but what's going on with everybody and how his piece of the puzzle affects the whole entire play. And he's a pretty good athlete. I think he had a vertical of 38 inches, so he can go up and grab those balls, those 50-50 balls. We want more to be like 75-25 on our end, you know what I mean? But he does a really good job with those things.
When you look at that slot position with all those guys that can kind of, that are very talented, especially with Stubbs and King that have a lot of experience, and Stubbs really kind of came onto the scene a lot last year. So I think second on the team in receiving. But how do you try to find ways that all these guys can impact the game? King, Stubbs, and then also some of the younger guys, Shadro.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about our offense. We can put in gold package, and that's for Shadro. We can put in silver package, and that's for DJ. And that's the beautiful thing about what we do offensively. So if a guy shows that he's going to make plays, I guarantee we'll find a way to get him the football.
You look at some of the running backs like Troy Henderson and Trayon Sickley. Do you envision getting them into maybe a slot position to try to get them utilized in space, especially with their straight line speed?
Yeah, not at this point. Yeah. I mean, those guys aren't as natural at receiver as the guys that we have. Yeah, so not at this point. But you can rule nothing out because of you never know what may happen from an injury standpoint. I would see Troy probably can fit that bill probably more so than Treon.
How do you feel about the depth of wide receivers now? Since you guys
Are you trying to jinx us, man?
No, I'm just asking the depth after the recruiting season.
Oh yeah, so no, it's really good right now. You know that I think, from an offensive standpoint, that's probably we have the most depth out of any position on offense. You know, quality depth. You know what I mean? Guys that you know, when the AGG and the Noah goes down like this spring, you know, we had some guys step up and we really didn't miss a beat. I think that's probably the position that has the most depth.
What's your biggest message to the guys the rest of the camp, whether it's something they need to work on as a group or
Yeah.
whatever?
I would say compete every single day. Don't take a play, a rep for granted. Compete every single day, and have a great attitude. You know, sometimes your body language could be an energy drainer. You know what I mean? So we want great body language. We want to be attentive. We want to be alert. When a coach is on you, that means he cares about you, that he sees something in you enough to say something to you to get you better. Take it the right way, you know? So those things, compete, man, have a great attitude, give great effort, and let's be the best we can possibly be on this given play.